Hi, Twin Flame family. My name is Melanie. I'm an empath, an intuitive, and a twin flame, and I'm here to bring you daily messages from your DM twin flame. I had recorded all of this, and then it just completely, my computer froze. So I already have all the cards shuffled out. So I'm just going to start the reading all over again. So the first card that came out was the Knight of Wands. And he's just very, very passionate towards you, wants to come towards you. I mean, look at that bird. You're like all that he's thinking about. And even though that he's guarded and he's masked, that's okay. They usually always are. But you are what's on his mind. And then the second card that came out was the Five of Cups. So yeah, even though like he's in this dark place right now and he feels like things have just spilled over in his life, like he's not very happy in his emotions. He might be like really hurting right now. His emotions are really, really rocky. Look who he's thinking about. You. It's like he hasn't given up on you at all. And look what's on his mind. That is the twin flame sign right there. The Ace of Swords. I mean, look, the wolf is the karmic. Look, he wants to get rid of that karmic situation. Like, he is in his truth. He is so passionate about you. The Hangman, like, he is just going into like deep meditation right now. He's going in, trying to find a new perspective, a new way to go about things. And look who's there with him, like the divine. Look at all that healing the divine is helping him with. Healing his intuition, healing his crown chakra. This is a really positive thing. And then the Knight of Pentacles. I mean, look at all of this yellow healing that's going on. It's like he's just building up the courage and the confidence to come towards you. Because you're what he's thinking about. Like, he wants to be with you in the 3D. And here his mask is off. You know, it's like he wants to communicate with you. You know, he's been getting a lot of healing with his crown chakra as well. It's like he wants to move past like these dark things in his life. And look at the two trees. It's like he wants to move past like all of these traditions and all of these belief systems that have been controlling him his whole life. Okay. And then the first card that came out of my tarot deck was Patience. So I know that patience is something that I have struggled with my whole entire life, in addition to being codependent. But when you have patience, a lot of positive, abundant, and blessings come into your life because it means that you are trusting God. It means that you are surrendering to the journey. It means that you have faith. And the more faith that you have and the more trust that you have and the more you surrender to the journey, that's when blessings and abundance comes. Because sometimes we like to be so controlling, like, why isn't it happening my way? Like, why aren't I hearing from him? Like, where is he? Like, he hasn't texted me, he hasn't called me. Like, why doesn't he want to see me? That's not having faith. That's not having trust. Like, we have to surrender to the journey in order to be as happy as possible. Okay, and I know sometimes that's hard for us, but if you know the twin flame science, we are already connected in the spirit. We are already connected in our souls. We are already in union, right? So our goal is to have patience, have faith, trust and surrender to the journey, create a life that we love. Every moment in our life, we're supposed to be feeling happiness and joy. And if we aren't, we need to figure out why, heal it, balance and align, and get to that joyful place again. Because that's when he awakens and comes into our life. The more you obsess and think about them, the faster they run. It is so true. If we're obsessing and thinking about them, is our soul happy? No. What is our soul feeling? Worry, stress, fear, lack of patience, right? If our soul is feeling that, guess who's in our soul? Our twin. So he feels that too. He's going to run the opposite direction because that's too much pressure on him. When we feel like we need something outside of ourselves to make us happy, that's an addiction. Guess what codependency is? An addiction. When we feel that we need our twin in our life to be happy, that's an addiction. That's codependency. He feels that. He runs the other way. And guess where he runs? To his addiction. Could be work, could be sex, could be alcohol and drugs, could be to a karmic situation. Okay? So if you don't want him to do that, stop obsessing. Surrender to the journey, trust and have faith. You guys are already connected in the spirit, in the soul. All we have to do is create a life that we love. Have our soul be as happy as possible every moment of our life. I highly recommend the book, The Power of Now. Chapter 8, 9, and 10 is my favorite. I've listened to it 3 times. I'm going to have it linked on my first pin as well. It is free on YouTube. If you like to read, you could purchase the book. Maybe you could even rent it from the library. And then it's also an audiobook as well. I like to do audiobooks because if I read, I fall asleep. I've always been like that. So I like to do audiobook. There is an audio, like I said, it's on, I'm going to pin it, it's on YouTube. But if you actually want the audiobook for yourself, there's a company that's called audible.com, and they actually give you 3 credits for free, which is 3 books for free. And then look, codependency, exactly what I was saying. If we feel like we need him in our life to be happy, that's not healthy. That's the further he's going to run. That's something that we need to heal within ourselves. And I know for me, it was a lot of inner child wounds that I had to heal. I've healed them. I feel like I'm in the best place I've ever been in my whole entire life. I feel like I'm 99% healed from my codependency. And I did all my inner child work. I kept connecting to my soul. I kept creating a life that I love. I feel like I'm the happiest I've ever been. Like, I can't even explain it. This journey, it's not an easy one, but we chose everything that we're going through right now for us to heal, for us to learn. So that way we keep our vibration high. The higher our vibration is, the happier we're going to be. The higher our vibration is, the faster he awakens and comes to us. The higher our vibration is, that's when we go into mission. Because if we're doing everything and anything that makes us happy, that's in every aspect of our life. Home, with our family, with our kids, work. That's how we raise the vibration on earth. Because us twin flames, that's what we were created for. We were created here to save earth, to heal ourselves, to align, to balance, to be in a place that we're always happy. That is our job description. And our gift at the end is our twin. It's okay if you mess up. I've messed up plenty. But guess what? Forgive yourself. If you need to apologize, apologize. Start all over again. That's what grace is. That's what God's mercy is. We get to start all over every day, all day long, right? Because we're not perfect. So it's okay if you mess up. Just start all over again. Learn from your mistakes. And then phases. Everything goes through phases. Just like a butterfly. Caterpillar, cocoon, butterfly. That goes through phases. This twin flame journey, it goes through phases too. Because we have to learn self-love. We have to learn unconditional love. We have to heal our inner child wounds. We have to be responding instead of reacting. That's part of phases too. We have to create a life that, and I know I'm saying have to, and I know we don't have to do anything, but that's kind of our job description. So if there's another word that makes sense to you, but in order for us to feel the happiest, this is what we need to do. Create a life that you love in every aspect of your life. That's how you're going to be the happiest. And that's how we raise the vibrations here on earth. Okay, so let's do the mystic moon. Clear. What else does a divine masculine twin flame want us to know? What is his current energy? What else does a divine masculine twin flame want us to know? What is his current energy? I care too much what others think right now. I mean, that's so common. It's part of like the belief systems and the family traditions. It's like this right here is so common and so normal in the twin flame journey. But guess what? For us divine feminines, since we're the leaders, the more we create a life that we love, the more we fill our lives with so much joy and happiness. And since we are already connected in the spirit, he feels that in the soul. He awakens. God awakens him. And then this won't matter anymore. So keep doing the work, girls. Because the more we do the work, the faster he awakens. Okay? I was reminded of your scent recently. Oh, that's so cute. I'm sorry I couldn't follow through with my promises. Once again, that is so common in the twin flame journey. Okay? How God created him, that he does things subconsciously without even realizing it. Okay? At the same time, when our soul isn't happy and at peace and joyful, subconsciously, he pushes away from us because we are connected in the soul. So if we are in a place where we are obsessing or we are codependent, then that means that our energy is low. That means our energy is fear and worry and sadness and needy, right? He's going to feel that. He is going to run, right? So when he runs, then that's where we heal. That's where we self-love. That's how we overcome codependency and trust and surrender in the journey. That's part of our path. That's part of our learning process. Trust me, I've been doing it my whole entire life. I have overcome it. Okay? If I can do it, you can do it. I have known my twin for almost 6 years now. I am 43 years old. And if I could do it at this age and something I've dealt with my whole entire life, then I know that you can do it. Because God created us to win. God created us to overcome anything. God can give us any wisdom and strength and courage to overcome everything and anything. And we chose everything that is happening to us right now. We just have to believe, trust, and have faith. And if you need help with any of that, I can help you. My services are below. I can show, I like everything that I've done is everything that I provide to you in my services. And is it hard sometimes? Yeah, it is. But that's part of the journey. Can you overcome it? Absolutely. You definitely can. God gives you strength for every battle. You just have to believe, trust, and have faith and surrender. And it's like a roller coaster. You're going to have ups and downs, but guess what? That roller coaster eventually has to park. And that's what ends up happening in this twin flame journey. You're going to have highs and lows to the point that you're just in this peaceful, happy, parked space. Okay, let's get the Goddess Guidance Oracle cards. Clear. God, what do you want us divine feminines to know? God, come to us now. What do you want us divine feminines to know? Clear. What do you want us divine feminines to know? What do you want us divine feminines to know? Just wanted to pop out. Lakshmi? Bright future. Stop worrying. Everything is going to be fine. You see, this is what I was mentioning to you guys. Trust, surrender, have faith. We're already connected in the two spirit. He's always going to come back to us no matter what. All we have to do is create a life that we love. Have our soul be as happy as possible in every moment of your life. Heal your codependency, right? Because when you're codependent and you're worried and you're stressed, that means that you're not having faith. I know. I've been there my whole life. Surrender to the journey. Heal your inner child wounds. If you're not working with anybody, I can help you. My services are below. I even created, so I haven't posted in the past couple of days because I had like, I was triggered by my twin. So I feel like I always have to heal myself before I post anything, because then I feel like my vibration isn't high. And then I was triggered by one of my employees, and it put me in like a really like chemical chaos, like what Jupiter 1111 says. I went into complete chemical chaos. I forgot everything that I knew on how to manage and cope with life. See, I'm human too. And I needed a couple of days to just get my life back together and my emotions and my thoughts. But during this time that I went into this chemical chaos, I was just on my couch, like curled up like a little baby, and I kept praying to God. I'm like, God, please help me help me get out of this. I don't want to feel this way. I started practicing the power of now. I started doing all of my like inner child healing techniques, and all of a sudden, poof, God gave me a message, and it was so powerful that I actually created a meditation for it, because I felt like I was meditating while he was telling me this, and it completely healed me and put me in this place of peace and happiness. And I felt like it connected me to my soul. And I'm gonna link it to my pin, and it's a healing guided meditation for when your twin triggers you. It's only $5. And what I did was I created like a preliminary one for myself, and then I sent it to everybody that had booked me, and I said, tell me what you guys think, let me know if this helps you. Everybody loved it. So what I did was I created more of a I guess professional version, where I added a lot more details to it, and it's like, I think it's just like it's a 10-minute guided meditation, and it connects you to your soul, gets you out of your pain body, connects you to God or your source or your higher power, and it is so healing and comforting. So if you guys are interested in that, that is one of my services. Anytime your twin triggers you, do it. If he triggers you 100 times, do it 100 times, because what's going to end up happening is you're going to create a new habit, and you're automatically going to do this, and you're going to get out of that pain body and connect to your soul. You're going to get out of that pain body and then be in a joyful, peaceful place, which is the goal in this twin flame journey. So back to Lakshmi, bright future. So stop worrying. Yes, surrender, trust, have faith. This guided meditation is going to help you with your codependency too. So I want to read this card as well. Yeah, there's a lot of healing going on. Keep tapping into your intuition. Keep tapping into your crown chakra, which is your soul. Keep healing yourself. Keep trusting and surrendering to the process, because then a lot of healing is going to come. God, the divine is going to help you. It's going to help you with your emotions. It's going to help you with your thoughts. It's going to help with your heart. So yeah, just keep believing, keep trusting, keep surrendering to the journey. Yeah, God is just going to keep helping you. So if it's in your budget, I would highly recommend my guided meditation video. I feel like it really changed my life. All right, awesome. So I am so proud of you girls. You know, keeping in your truth, cut out that codependency, have trust, have faith, because then he's going to awaken. He's going to come towards you, because once you heal, he heals, because we are the leaders. I didn't create that as part of the 5D twin flame science. We are the leaders. The more we heal, the faster he comes. Yeah, see? Tap into your intuition, tap into your wisdom, because that's where healing comes. Keep turning to God. Keep tapping into your soul. Read the power of now. Because the same thing is here. Bright future. Lots of healing. So I'm really proud of you girls. Keep doing the work. Keep healing your codependency. Keep having trust and faith. If you need any of my help, my services are below. And I want to say thank you to all of my subscribers and all of the wonderful comments that you guys leave. If this resonated, please like and subscribe. If not, it could resonate on a different day. And I want to wish you guys lots of love and light.